Hey everyone, I'm Alyssa. So today I'm excited to share with you my TBR for HiBearNation, a readathon run by Simon at Savage Reads. I've never joined in his HiBearNation readathons before, but this one I got really excited when I saw it announced, and his prompts look really fun, and I have some books I'm excited that fit them well. Books I'm excited for. So I'm just going to share with you the prompts and what I want to read. The readathon runs from August 1st to August 8th. Let's get straight to the prompts. Okay, he has two tiers: basic bear prompts, which I love, and then extra berry prompts, excuse me. So the first prompt is Sunburnt, to read a book with red on the cover. So this one, I'm hitting a bit on the nose and reading a book called My Name is Red, which does have this nice splash of red here, but, you know, it has red in the title. This book is by Orhan Pamuk and is translated from Turkish, and it is the winner of the Nobel Prize for Literature. I do not know much about this book. This is what I know. At once a fiendishly devilish mystery, a beguiling love story, and a brilliant symposium on the power of art, My Name is Red is a transporting tale set amid the splendor and religious intrigue of 16th century Istanbul. That is all I know, and that is all I need to know. I am hooked, and I'm very excited. The next prompt is hot or cold, and the idea behind this is to pick a book that either takes place somewhere really, really hot or somewhere really, really cold. The heat can be a bit too much for me. So personally, I'm more of a cold person. I do not enjoy direct sunlight. It's miserable. I do not like it. So I picked somewhere cold. I'm going to read Rough Magic by Lara Palmer. This book takes place in Mongolia, and it is a memoir. So it's about the author's experience writing at age 19 across, or participating in, one of the world's longest and toughest horse races. Olive over at abookolive has really highly recommended this. I think this was one of her favorite books from last year, if I'm remembering right. So on that high recommendation, I'm excited to pick this up and see where it goes. One of the only anecdotes that I have about Mongolia was a personal experience of my cousin who lived in Mongolia for a few years, sharing at a family event about his experience, and him saying that it was so cold that they would drive down the roads and they would see men who had died. They had frozen to death because they got too drunk to be able to get all the way home, and the conditions are so harsh that they would die at night. To be fair, I've heard that a lot about Russia as well, but you know, cold places it is not very safe to pass out on the side of the road. My existing thought association with Mongolia is that thought, which is very cold, a very cold thought in more than one way. I do not imagine that this book takes place during the winter. That seems a bit weird for a horse race. So perhaps the feel of this book won't be very cold, but I'm excited to read something that takes place in Mongolia. I've never read anything that takes place in Mongolia before. I don't think so, at least. So that should be interesting. Let's see, the next prompt. The next prompt is Summer Sun, to read a book with a summer cover on it, or a sun on the cover, or summer or sun in the title. So if I had read Ali Smith's Spring, then I might read summer for this prompt, because that's a really excellent one, as is pointed out in Simon's announcement video, but I haven't. So instead I have picked up two options for myself, and here's the thing. I have literally two books that take place in Ireland by Irish authors that have sunsets on them. One is Milkman by Anna Burns, and the other is The Gathering by Anne Enright. This book, well, let me say this. This book I've wanted to read since about last year. It's the winner of the Man Booker Prize for 2018, and a lot of booktubers whose taste I feel really align with mine really enjoyed this, and I've thought that I would really, really enjoy this, and I've wanted to get to it for a while. So I don't actually know what this one is about. I think I did at some point, but if the most I can remember is maybe it has something to do with a sexual abuse accusation. I feel like there are rumors and a town. I feel like I'm describing Beartown. I do remember the synopsis intriguing me, so in a way I don't really want to read the back or review what it's about, because I tend to really enjoy books when I go in a bit blind. So since I've conveniently forgotten what it's about, I'm just going to leave that there. The second book that I'm giving myself to fill this prompt, The Gathering, is also a Man Booker Prize winner, so I feel like I can't really go wrong here. But this book is a contender because it is an assigned reading for my upcoming English program, and that starts in the fall. I don't know too much about what this one is about either, except that it is, I think it revolves around a wake and someone who has passed away, and the siblings of this man have all gathered together for the funeral, and that's all I know. I think it's going to be a good read. I'm really wanting to pick up both of these in the month of August anyway, so it doesn't matter too much which one I end up picking up for this challenge, but I don't know. Stay tuned, I guess. We'll see which one I read. Okay, so we're getting to the end of these prompts. The last one is holiday. Pick a book set somewhere where you've always wanted to go on holiday, and that is very easy. Turkey is one of the countries I've wanted to go to the longest that I have not yet gone to. Ever since one of the first weeks of my senior year in my art history class, and we were looking through our textbook, which was like 5 inches thick and weighed like 20 pounds, not even lying. Such a workout just getting to class with that thing. And I remember finding a photo of the Hagia Sophia and just being like, it was breathtaking, and I had never really had an interest in going to Turkey before, but learning about the art of Turkey and sort of the Byzantine era is like, that's a era of art that I really enjoy, and that made me really interested in Turkey. So ever since then, I've really had Turkey high on my list, but it's one of the places that I don't feel comfortable going by myself, so I have not gone there yet. So those are all the basic bear prompts, and the extra berry prompts are shoulda, woulda, coulda, read a book you meant to read in the first half of 2020. So this prompt is actually a second argument from Milkman, as it's the book that I've shared here that has been on my to-be-read list the longest, over a year, and I've had it out from the library for several months now, so I think this definitely fills that prompt the best. Although my name is Red I did get this from the library and originally want to pick this up sometime in May, so it would technically work as well. Both those are options. The next prompt is wildlife, and to pick an animal that reminds you of summer, and to be honest, I've never I get what this is saying. If I were to think of summery animals, there are animals that make me think of warm places, but where I live there are seasons, and so the warm places I've been to, like in Africa for example, they don't have the same kind of season, so even though they're hot, I don't think of them as summer animals. They're just animals that live in hot places. So for me, a summer animal, I actually think of birds, like Tweety birds, and I don't have anything that has a bird on it, so I don't think I'm going to do a very good job of this. However, as a coincidence, both Rough Magic and My Name is Red, goodness, have horses on them. So this one's actually a little bit hard to see inside, but this is like a person on a horse. If someone came to me and was like, imagine a horse in your mind and now categorize this image of a horse into a season, like what season would you assign it? I suppose I would say summer. So I don't know. Like I said, birds are kind of what comes to mind for me when I think of a summer animal. Actually, insects are, like a mosquito. I'm probably just not going to have a book that fulfills this prompt, though technically I think there's an argument there for a horse. The next prompt is to read, and to read for 24 or 48 hours in this week. I think I can commit to 24. I don't know that I could jump all the way up to 48, so I'm going to aim for 24 hours, and we'll start there. Hopefully I can just exceed my expectations. And the last prompt is summer social and to share a picture of on your social media of your favorite summer reading spot. It's a bit hot at the moment, but I do in the evenings enjoy reading on like a swing that's on my porch. So I suppose I will take a photo of myself, and if you want to follow my Instagram, then you can see that I have not posted on my Instagram for a really long time. So maybe we'll just surprise everyone with this out of the blue picture. I want to thank Simon for making this readathon, and the prompts, and just taking that initiative. I know that it seems like it's maybe a bit of a casual thing, this readathon, compared to some, but I think it's great when booktubers kind of make the initiative to sort of give us this opportunity to make a very solitary activity something we all join in together. So I'm excited to participate. If you are going to participate, please link your video down below, or your Instagram if you update things on your Instagram, or if you don't have a social media platform where you share your reading, then just share with me what you're planning to read. Share with me whatever you want. Just leave a comment down below. I'd love to get to know you guys who watched this video. Just please say hi. So anyway, I think that's about it. I'll see you guys in a future video. Until then, happy reading, and I'll see you soon.